Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I have been absent for a week or so because I've been doing some experimentation at another site, so thank you for your patience. If you guys open up your folders, we can get right into it today. Today we're going to be going over SCP-070, Object Class, Safe. Special Containment Procedures list of the SCP is to be kept in a 10 meter by 10 meter reinforced concrete room that is to be guarded and remotely monitored at all times. This room must always be well stocked with non-perishable food and water. See Document 070-IC for a complete inventory of all of the items, as well as basic amenities for humanoid SCPs. Security personnel assigned to the SCP are to carry sticky foam guns in addition to standard arraignments. Structural integrity of the SCP's containment room is to be checked twice daily in case of excess structural damage. The SCP-070 is to be incapacitated and relocated to a nearby backup containment room as described above. If a reinforced concrete room of a sufficient strength is not available, the SCP may be temporarily contained in a cell of stronger material until another concrete room can be prepared. SCP-070 is to be given sedatives and painkillers on request, but no more than the maximum dosages determined by Dr. Dumont. Personnel who enter the SCP's containment room for any reason must be unarmed and should wear puncture-resistant body armor. Armed guards must remain outside and out of sight of the SCP. In case of containment breach due to somnambulism, security personnel are to alert to site administration to place food and water in the apparent path of the SCP and maintain a clear zone of 25 meters around the SCP. In any other case of containment breach, or if the SCP-070 becomes violent during somnambulism, personnel are authorized to incapacitate SCP using sticky foam. Care must be taken to avoid smothering the SCP. Because SCP-070 reflexively responds violently to injury or attack, security personnel should refrain from using lethal force or otherwise injuring the SCP if at all possible. Description: SCP-070 appears to be a human male of Native American descent, with a normal appearance, save for a pair of rusty metal wings emerging from his back. Each wing is composed of several flat iron bars about 6 centimeters wide, connected to end rotating rivets to form an articulated length of metal over 2 meters long. Hanging from these bars are chains of various lengths, 22 on each wing, each tipped with a barbed arrowhead. The SCP appears to have no other anomalous properties besides these wings. The wings of the SCP appear to act independently of the person they are attached to, and the SCP has stated repeatedly that it has no control over them. However, when damage has been done to the wings, the SCP has shown signs of psychological distress, including sweating, reduced blood flow to face, and screaming in pain. The wings have been observed to fold and expand, shoot out, and whip its change at both high speed, both individually and collectively, and anchor its arrowheads towards concrete, wood, and other materials. While the SCP has not displayed any overt hostility to any personnel, it will often react violently to perceived threats by lashing its chains out at the assailants, and wrapping its chains around the body in a defensive posture. The most effective means of subdual has proven to be sticky foam, a non-lethal weaponry, which can reliably ensnare the SCP's chains from a safe distance. Despite having rusted appearance, the wings and chains of the SCP are a strong and high-quality alloy steel. However, they are also dense as steel, and the SCP cannot move about as a normal human due to the weight of the wings. As yet, the SCP-070 has been unable or unwilling to use its wings to facilitate a human locomotion. The SCP spends much of its time anchored on the walls and ceiling of its containment cell, usually sedated. Addendum 070-1 Incident 070-1 On At 3:36 p.m., SCP-070 breached containment. Security personnel were advised that the SCP appeared to be asleep, and they were ordered not to engage with the SCP and to keep others away. By lashing and anchoring chains into the walls of the ceiling in front of it, the SCP was able to carry itself, still apparently asleep, through sight. SCP-070 broke into the food stores of Canteen 4 and proceeded to gorge itself on the available food and water. Almost 19 minutes later, apparently sedated, SCP-070 returned to its containment room. At no time did the SCP appear to wake up. The SCP claimed no knowledge of the event afterward. Addendum 070-2 Personal Background. Interviews have revealed that the SCP is named and is capable of reciting the correct social security number for a U.S. citizen with the same name and age. The SCP claims to be a member of the Kiowa tribe, and the SCP claims to not know where the wings came to be, only remember waking up in a scrapyard with them after taking a lot of peyote the night before. And that'll be all for today's SCP reading. Please, if you want to ask any questions, feel free to come up here. You are all dismissed. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.